All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming live from our Joburg office. Good morning and welcome back to the opening bell with myself, Tshepo and Ashley. And this is brought to you by TD Markets and TD Markets Academy every Mondays to Fridays at 9, streaming live on YouTube. All right, I trust and I hope everyone is well this morning. We're going to do it a little bit differently here today, guys. All right, we're going to do it a little bit differently. We're going to have a look at the upcoming report today at 2:30. This is a weekly report called the unemployment claims. Obviously, we've been looking at the charts throughout the week. We've been talking about a lot of fundamentals. So we're going to do it a little bit differently. At 2:30 later today, we have the unemployment claims report. All right, this is the report. It's one of the key economic data releases that is released every week by the U.S. Department of Labor. All right. Now, this report is also known as the initial jobless claims. So on the calendar, of course, is written as unemployment claims, but another name for this report is initial jobless claims or initial claims, right? And obviously, this is the headline number that also everyone speaks about. Now, remember, last week we had the jobs report. We had the NFP, we had the ADP, and other reports. This also forms it, or it falls under that bracket or in that bracket of jobs report, right? Unemployment claims, initial jobless claims. So, what is this report? This report shows how many people have filed for unemployment benefits for the first time, right? And this is a weekly report, so it tracks this weekly data or this data weekly. So it tracks how many people filed for unemployment benefits for the first time during the previous week, right? These are the people that have obviously lost their jobs or were laid off and are now applying for temporary government unemployment insurance, just like your UIF here in South Africa. So they're applying for UIF basically, right? So in the US, temporary government employment insurance, I think it's known as the UI. All right, that is basically what that report is. Now, why it matters, it is because it is a fresh signal, right? So when companies start laying people off, this number jumps quickly. All right, it is released every Thursday, and it's basically, when the economy is strong and stable, this number stays low. So as long as this number is low, that means the economy and the jobs market are strong and stable, right? And that's basically what this report is. So you would then look at a lot of dollar pairs, right? This week is dominated by the Middle East tension. So what we would want to do now is just to look at basically how these reports are gonna affect the market in a dominated what do you call it, Middle East, the whatever you want to call it. The CPI yesterday came out fairly poor and fairly weak. We didn't see any initial reaction from that, but we'll see what this one will do. There might not be any reaction from that. All right, and so a lower number, right? So markets are forecasting 214,000 unemployed claims, basically. So a lower reading is is seen as good, right? Because there are a fewer layoffs, while a higher reading is concerning because more people are losing jobs. Okay, so this is basically what the unemployment claims is all about. A simple to understand report, and it is one of those reports that are also within the jobs market. And obviously, we also look at this report. We might not trade it, but you also look at it. So the initial reaction might not be, it might be muted, right? Might be muted, might not be that much, but you never know. You never know, right? There might be more people that have been laid off in the previous week. So that is the report we are looking at this morning. In addition to the charts we've been looking at, I mean, we've been looking at a lot of charts this week, all right? Yesterday we looked at charts, so we're gonna keep it a little bit different here this morning and just look at this report, explain this report, and let you guys know what you could expect from the report. All right. So the markets that are in focus, it is your dollar pairs, right? But obviously you'd want to look at this on the much lower time frames, much lower time frames, right? I don't think there's going to be sufficient reaction on the higher time frames. So your much lower time frames, um, the way you would, if you guys are trading it, then definitely you would apply your strategies. If not, it's okay. Right? It doesn't mean that you must trade all these reports. And so, ladies and gentlemen, that is the unemployment claims 101. I hope it was clear. I hope I explained it. And let's see, how it will come out as one of the important reports released every Thursday by the US Department of Labor. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, just a quick one, a quick synopsis. And yeah, good luck on the report if you're trading it. And we'll catch you guys again on the next time. All right. If you're joining us for the first time, please subscribe to the channel and check out our morning episodes of the opening bell. And then we'll talk more about these things also on the next episodes. All right. So that's it here from us this morning, guys. Have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll catch you guys on the flip side. Cheers.